Hello. We are back to start day 3, and I thought I'd show you because last time I didn't, so here we go. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rooseland, south of Crinklecrags. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. I apologize if there is any noise in the background. My neighbor is having some work done, and I will do my best to cut it out, so if there's some skips in this video, that'll be why I'm cutting out construction sound. Okay. Good morning. Oh, sleepy kitty. Okay. So, let's see. Let's start our day, I guess. We've got our suspects, our unknowns, and our identifieds. Let's do this. Wilbur Miller. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it? Something or other. I'm no green-eyed dryer, that's for sure. Okay. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Okay. Lady of Summer. Did we already identify that one? No. Okay. We thought it was this one. Let's try it. Huzzah. Okay, we got another page. Fennett. Chewing through the root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. Boy, that sounds like a winner. Winner of a plant. Okay. That's not what we did before. We will make sure to label it confirmed. Lady of Summer. Before Lemon Dandy. I'll move some of these down here. Oh, Wandering Boo, what are you doing up there? Did my order get changed? Maybe? Okay, we'll go like that. Okay. I kind of want to do this now. North of Hawks. I'll put you right there so we can see where this might be. Okay, so north of Hawks Head. Where is that? Here's Hawks Head. North of there. East of Lowick. Where is Lowick? Here's Lowick, so this way. West of Rooseland, so it's going to be in here somewhere, up there, because here's Rooseland. South of Crinklecrags. Okay, so here. Right, Foothills and Riverhead, right here. Okay, let's try it. Foothills and Riverhead. Yes, we found it. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps over his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm and points. I follow his outstretched finger and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. These maybe made him go crazy, so we should be careful. Okay, new plants. 2 new flowering ones, so unidentified flowering plants go on these 2 shelves. Unidentified non-flowering plants up here, and unidentified fungi down here. Okay, Let's look at them. Bright red flowers growing at the ends of thin stems. And this one, dark blue flowers, smells like sweet rhubarb. Okay, well that was fun. Back to work, I guess. Pet the kitty first. Oh boy, aw, sweet kitty. Okay. David Schaefer, the mailman. They're saying the Arda's been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me the Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. That is another hint, for sure, because we have one of these, this one, we suspect to be Brimlock, which is a plant that can keep you warm even when it's super cold. So, where is he? Great Gable. Okay. Let's explore. There it is. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I'm still some distance from the summit. I'm freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain, unless I have Brimlock. Woohoo! I push on, no longer feeling the cold, and am presently rewarded. So we get a plant, a page, and an identification. Sunset Mount Cap. The sunset mount cap is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called stinking mount cap as the result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home and is often placed in doorways. It's mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. I think that's this. Whoops. Sheesh. Sunset. Whoops. Sheesh. Sunset Mount Cap. Suspected. Okay, and what did we confirm? Brimlock. Let's put that over here. Then we collect our new plant. It's kind of grayish blue. And it grew in the cold. And I'm pretty sure there's an entry in here about, I think it was this one. Also known as blue aloe or blue winter after its cool blue-gray flowers. Found in cold environments. Okay, that's promising. Orange center, gray blue flowers. Okay, I think you are winter boar. Right at the end here. Excuse me. Okay, next customer. Norman Lee. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. I don't know if I want it. Mushroom with reddish orange spots. Okay, well you went in the right spot. Unidentified mushrooms. Let's look at you. Mushroom-like plant with red warts growing on it. Milky fluid. No, we've had a different one that's suspected. Yeah, okay, so not that one. Farmers were a spongy mushroom with potent abilities. No spots, though. Sunset Mount Trap, that's the stinky one. Okay, well, I don't think it's in here then. Next customer. Hi, Simone. Simone's our buddy at the library. Hellbore, always a pleasure, my feline friend. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. Yeah, that would be dangerous. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common truce. I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Here, take this. Common truce, Sporathus nemesium. Despite being described as common, the truce can in fact be quite tricky to find. However, it's known to grow in abundance on the slopes of red pike. Nobody knows why. Its leaves have been used for centuries as a balm against eye strain. Red pike. Let's look. Red pike. On red pike makes me think of mountain. Yep, here it is. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather is agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I'm after. There it is, common truce. Let's mark it. Again, she told me what it was and where I would find it, but I'm still going to wait for confirmation on that. Okay, next customer. Verona Green. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad. And the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Have you got any Shimmerlung? I believe I do. Remind me what Shimmerlung does, so I can see what you're going to do. Oh, burns brightly and noisily, letting off a near-blinding white-purple light. Yes. Give that boy a scare. Show him your authority. And we're right. Woohoo! Okay, and we get a book entry. Candlewood produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Okay, and this is confirmed. Shimmerlung. Okay. Long, thin stems. Tall leaves, long, thin stems. Was one of these? Cream colored flowers smell wonderful. Red flowers. Did it say red flowers? God, what is it? No. Now I don't even remember what it was. Oh, candlewood. Red flower. Okay, we have 2 with red flowers. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Well, that would be this one, maybe. Bright red flowers at long, thin stems. Okay, I suspect you of being candlewood. Okay, next customer. Irving Harris. Sorry if I'm shouting, I'm a little hard of hearing. I'm looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. I remember it's bright red, though. Okay, bright red. And for hearing, candlewood it is not. Was it St. John's poppy? That's the only one I've identified that's red. Yes, St. John's poppy. Here you are, sir. Huzzah. All right. Well, that's the end of my day, but that was a pretty short day. So let's go ahead and play another one. That's an interesting card. We'll have to work that out. Maybe there's another piece or something? Time passed, a year, and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. Spooky. Day 4, Monday. Oh, it's raining again. How lovely. Okay, we have our hint. So this is like a map hint generally. So let's test this theory. All right, so we have I'm guessing that it's maybe a river. Maybe a river or perhaps a coastline. Oh. Okay. So we have LM and then column 6. So M. Oh no, M N N6 N6. All right, let's try that. N6 N6. Aha! The gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds. A reset. Cool, and I find 2 plants. We find like a poof ball and a purple with yellow stripes and 4 stamens. Oh, and this St. John's poppy needs to go back over here. Okay, so poof balls. Go over here. here, and yellow and purple over here. Let's read about them. Soft pale blue flowers. Okay. Rather unpleasant scent. Okay, that's something to remark upon. All right. I left my desk a mess last night. My goodness. Let's see if we can find those in here, maybe. Let's just go through. Agoria. When burned, incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic ability. Light blue flowers like rounded tufts of a gentle lamb's. I think that's you. What is that? Agoria? Okay, I suspect you are Agoria. Okay, and the other one? 4 stamens. Let's see what we find. Okay, well, 4 stamens may not be its identifying factor. It says, what did it say? It smelled bad, rather unpleasant. Okay. Go back the other way. Blue, gray, nope. That's a mushroom, that's a mushroom. Dark red fruit doesn't have it. Both identified. Fennel. Long soft leaves. But then, oops. But then, do we have one over here that is supposedly fennel? So, no, there's no spikes. Go back and look at it. It's this one. Sorry, my brother's still texting me about mushrooms. Okay. Mary's breath, we identified meek dew. Beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets. No. Those are both identified. Gilded dendra. There's an airplane. Wow, that's flying really low. I don't like it when they do that. Leaves aren't the same. Both identified. That's a mushroom. Common truce, I have suspect already. Candlewood, we have suspected already. Both identified. Okay, well, I have no clue then. All right. Put you back over here. Let's greet the cat first. Priorities. And then customer. Reuben Ward. I think he's the detective. The fox button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at the Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help me keep my lunch down. My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Fennel. Okay, we can confirm now. We can confirm. Fennel. No. Nope, those are confirmed. Let's find the ones that are suspected. Okay, Fennel. Here's a pretty yellow flower so you don't puke. Sweet. And we get a book entry. Witch fig. Striga tenuis. A plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It's also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which it is often confused with. Well, I don't see anything with berries like that. But this, we can confirm, is indeed Fennel. Where does that go? Here? Oh, Wandering Boo, you wander. It really does. Like, every day it's in a different position. It's pretty funny. Yeah, that's where you go. Okay, let's make sure we're all nicely organized here. Okay, I'm actually going to put Shimmerlung and Wandering Boo up here. Let's start another shelf. So we're going alphabetical from here, then down, then up here, just like at the library. And yes, I did used to be a librarian. Thank you for noticing. Okay. Next, customer. David Schaefer. He seems to be our second customer every day. Morning, Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Well, Verona in a good mood is a good thing. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest just northeast of Rusland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Kind regards, Verona Green. Okay, so she's telling me to sneak in and go get it. Okay, well, that sounds fun, like a little adventure. Let's see. She said, Grisdale Forest, northeast of Rusland. Okay. Grisdale Forest. Oh, that's Rusland. This is Grisdale Forest. Northeast. From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm boughs. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Okay, well, they must have elected, or a new Arda must have come to power because the old Arda was murdered. Mellow Glow. Okay, so we suspected, was this one? No. Spiky scale. I'm just gonna double check that. Pass unnoticed. Sharp thorns. Okay, let's give it a shot. Yes. With the help of the Mellow Glow, I walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about, taking my leave. Okay, so we identified, we got a page and a plant. The new page is Caballia arbutum alacritus, a rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Caballia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. And I just noticed we have several stamens here. Again, I think that's the right term. Okay. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 it said. Do these have 6? No, they have 5. But this one has 6 and many stamens. Okay. I think it's that one, but what was it called again? It started with a C. Caballia. I think that's Caballia. Let's write it down. Suspected Caballia. Okay, I'll put you over here. Suspect. And then I got a new plant. Ooh. Interesting. Kind of like grapes. Let's read about you. The bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color. The orange fruits have no noticeable odor. I don't think I've read anything about that. I'm going to organize these just a little bit. Just clean up. Sometimes I need the, I just need it to be a little cleaner so I can focus. Okay. Okay, cool. So that's a check mark. Did that, oh, go in here. You can stay. You're going to go away. Okay. Just tidying. Just tidying. Faye Swift. Oh, she had dreams. I'm afraid the camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. Okay, let's see what we can offer her. One of those two. Okay. Auguria enhances psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of vision. So this will help her see what it is. And Candlewood protects against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Okay. So we can block out the visions or help her see them more clearly. I'm of the mind that if you're scared of something because you don't understand it, you should definitely confront it and learn more. So I'm gonna go with enhancing psychic abilities. Confirmed, and we got a page. Worry Less. Worry Less is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. Can I order a room full of this? Please? Thank you. Worry Less. Okay, this is confirmed. Auguria. I wish her luck. I hope it's not too bad. Confronting it and learning is the first way to a solution or healing. It's important to know what you're up against in order to be able to deal with it properly. Okay. I do not regret that decision. I'm going to give you a pat, though, because I'm slightly worried about it. Margaret Elsbeth. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop, and I said to Francis we simply must pay a visit. This lady's rich, I bet. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Sizerg. Sizerg? Sizerg. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturist such as yourself. Okay. Oh, you are cordially invited to Sizerg Castle. Sizerg Castle. By Lord and Lady Elsbeth. Okay. Yeah, I want to go to a castle rather than deal with customers. Sizerg. God. Sizerg. Let's go Sizerg. That sounds fancy and fantasy. But where is it? Oh, right here. I'm greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elsbeth herself. She's very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she's already whisked me away on to the next. Oh, and this one too, she says. I'm quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Probably not enough energy either. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. "Don't forget these," Lady Elsbeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. So that was fun, but exhausting. Okay, we get 2 plants and a page. The page is Fever Kiss. Red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. Leaves are pale in color. Berries that give an energy boost. Sounds a bit like coffee to me. I welcome that. Ooh. Girl, you creepy. I like it. I like you. I don't know what you are, but I like you. And you look just like another one, but the berries are different colors. Okay. Let's move us all down here to the unidentified. So unidentified non-flowering, unidentified flowering. But the page we just got, was it red berries or yellow? Let's close this a second. It was started with a Fever Kiss, that's what it is. Red berries. That looks like this. I think this is Fever Kiss. Oops. Not Fever's Kiss, Fever Kiss. I suspect you are Fever Kiss. Wasn't Fever Kiss mentioned in another entry? One of these could be confused with it. That's a mushroom. I don't remember what it was. Caballia. No. No. Farmer's Way, Fever Kiss, Forest Country. Winter Boar. Witch Fig. Oh, has similar leaves to the Fever Kiss, which is often confused with. Many uses, detecting, also liked by butterflies. Would that be this one? Small yellow berries. Okay, well, that doesn't really help me. Ow, that was my ankle, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna say that might be witch fig. How do I spell it? Witch fig. With 2 G's. Okay, and this can go away. Okay, kitty. And next, Philip Shaw. Mushroom, red spores, moves in the dark. That's all I've got. Any ideas? I do. Wandering Bew. Sweet. Plant identified. Yeah, I did. Didn't I? Or maybe it just says that every time you get one right. Selena Scott. Hello, Selena. They're saying Blackcomb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says that he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swinside. I've come for some stinking mount cap. Where did she say? Black comb. And the other guy talked about the Swinside murders too. Maybe we should go check both of these out. Okay, black comb and Swinside. But first, let's get this lady a stinky mushroom. Huzzah! And we get a book entry for henchuck. Maculosis retinentia. Fruit of the henchuck can have a startling effect on memory. Small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but larger amounts have been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. Okay, well, I don't have anything that looks like that. All right, I don't think. We'll just double check. Oh, maybe this? Ugh, okay, it was black comb and Swinside. I'm just trying to keep that in my brain so I don't forget. Henchuck. Blue-green. Bulb is firm and turquoise. That's blue-green. Okay, I suspect you are henchuck. Okay. Wait, what was I doing? Oh no, I had to pause in there because there was some work going on, and now there's some work, construction work going on next door. And I now am completely, I see it's the end of the day. I can't remember what I was doing. I think I was going to explore something, and I thought henchuck. Okay, we did that. I wanted to look at this beautiful baby. The leaves seem to have a mind of their own. That's cool. Okay, there was something I was going to do on the map. Somebody said something. It was like my last customer. Okay, so this area is pretty cool because it has... We haven't looked at this yet, have we? This is where all of the bios that all your friends can be found. And I believe past conversations... So Faye has, past conversations with them, but I don't see the lady I spoke to last. Is there a transcript? It's a hint. Oh, it's late. I should lock up. So it's telling me to go to bed. But I don't want to go to bed. There had been a murder. There has been a murder. That was, let's go check that out. Have a little peeky weeky. I shudder at the thought of what happened here. If these stones could tell us what they saw. A chill comes over my mind, and I realize that I do not want to linger. Oh. Whoops. Well, I suppose I deserve that. Going to go look at a recent, basically a police crime scene. I suppose I deserve that. All right, let's build the will to go to, I think it was Blackborough. I'll have a look at the map. I think I'll recognize it when I see it. Just water some plants. Gain the will to leave the house. Okay, that looks good. Let's try this again. Okay. I think it was Blackborough. Approaching Blackborough, an industrial roar emanates from the ironworks and a cotton mill. The blast furnace has a limitless appetite for coal, which is delivered almost daily via the steam railway. I pity the dusty workers of this once peaceful place. I suspect there will be a few useful botanical discoveries to be made here. But nothing yet. Okay, well, at least I didn't get dread. Okay, well, I guess we will end the day there. I hope you enjoyed days 3 and 4 of Strange Horticulture. I will see you next time. Bye.